Hello, Andrew Ivan here. Today I'm going to talk about this Peavey speaker that I have for sale on Reverb. Just verifying, and here's the two speaker outlets up here. And of course it's hooked in down here, if you can see that. So the bottom speakers are the speakers that are hooked up. Let me just kind of crawl back around here in my kind of messy basement. Of course, there it is, the Peavey speaker. Of course, if you know anything about these speakers, it's a very unusual cabinet in that if you look at the pictures on my ad on Reverb, you can see that you can open the back of the top speaker cabinet and the bottom one is enclosed. So what that means is you can have both the enclosed cabinet sound and the open back cabinet sound. Now, if you talk to Celestion speakers online, if you search this, just search what's the difference in sound between a closed back and an open back speaker. What they will tell you is the closed back speaker has a more directional, punchy sound, where the open back speaker has a more ambient sound and tends to fill the room more. Which makes sense because you're getting sound from the front and sound spilling out of the back that's bouncing off the walls in the back. And I can tell you, as someone who has, you can see the Marshall combo, I have an open back cabinet. I believe what they say when they tell me that's the difference in sound. I mean, it just seems to fill the room a little bit more with the open back. It will, at least in this small little basement practice space. So obviously, I'm using the sound from my cell phone, so take it for what that is. So this is more of a proof that the speaker cabinet works more than anything. But I can tell you that as someone who practices in this room with the band, I already see how this is a much more punchier cabinet. I have both on closed. They're both closed up right now. And I can tell it's a much punchier sound. Here's the clean sound. Sounds. Anyway, that's my quick little demonstration of this speaker. Personally, for listening to it in a room, I think these speakers have a much, it's hard to explain sound. I would just say a much darker tone than the Celestion vintage speaker that I have in my combo amp. But I suspect if I were to open up the back, I would get a little bit more of that more ambient, more warmer sound out of it. And that's the beauty about this speaker. It's a very unusual speaker cabinet design that you can get both sounds at once, which I think is pretty interesting. And if, maybe if people message me and are interested in that sound and they can actually tell from this video, maybe I'll open the back so you can hear both speakers. But I think it's a very interesting cabinet, and I'm selling it on Reverb. I'm just trying to downsize everything. I mean, I've been playing guitar since the 70s, and I'm just trying to get rid of all this stuff.